we'll be talking about OTT platforms, what an OTT platform is, why this is the right time for OTT platforms to actually grow in India, and third, why entertainment channels are gonna be the sufferers in at least upcoming 3 to 4 months, and why this is the best time, basically the best period in India for OTT platforms to actually penetrate in different sections of the entire this entire country, be it tier 1 cities, be it tier 2 cities, be it tier 3 cities. So these are the few things which we'll be discussing today, and also I'll be telling you how the cancellation of IPL has actually benefited these over the top platforms. Well, first of all, now, what is OTT platform? The term OTT platform actually refers to any device or service that is basically used to stream the digital content. Stream the digital content as in, I'll just give an example. Just let's take an example of Amazon Prime. Let's take an example of TVF Play. Let's take an example of Netflix, Alt Balaji, Z5, Voot. So these are all the different kinds of OTT platforms which is actually present in India. So these platforms, they have already come to India long back, but now this is the right time, the right period for actually these platforms to actually grow and penetrate desperately into the different sections of the Indian market. Why? First of all, let's take an example of somebody who is working in a metropolitan city. So somebody who's working in a metropolitan city, what is their usual routine actually looks like? The usual routine of a person who is actually working in a metropolitan city looks something like this: that a person wakes up early in the morning, freshens up, actually goes to gym and everything, or basically वो बंदा जो है वो gym जाता है morning में. Gym जाने के बाद he actually travels to the office, and once he travels, so while driving his car, he is someone who is actually interested in listening to FM or some other radio channels, right? So that's a time early in the morning, and while returning back in the evening, that's the prime time for radio channels. That's the only time when people actually listen to radio. Radios don't have a prime time during daytime. Radios have a prime time in the morning and in the evening. Now, post this lockdown, the different companies, they've actually been forced, so that they could allow their employees to actually work from home. Now, since the employees are working from home, there is a gradual shift in the in the content consumption pattern. Now, when it comes to content consumption pattern, let's I'll be going easy with both Hindi and English here. First of all, when it comes to office commuter early in the morning, कल तक अगर कोई बंदा अगर ऑफिस जाता था मॉर्निंग में, he or she would have definitely consumed radio content because he has no choice. At one side he is driving a car, at one side he is consuming a content. But now, since I'm not going to my office, so मैं क्या करूँगा? मैं घर में बैठूँगा early morning. जो मेरा ट्रैवलिंग का टाइम ऑन ए डेली बेसिस, जो मैं 2 घंटे जाने में 2 घंटे आने में वेस्ट कर रहा था, वो ट्रैवलिंग का टाइम मैं क्या करूँगा? घर में बैठ के मैं रेडियो सुनूँगा. In fact, what I will do is I would rather watch some TV series. अब सुबह 8 बजे से लेके 11 बजे के बीच का जो टाइम होता है, जहाँ पे लोग ट्रैवल करते हैं, इस टाइम के बीच में instead of listening to something, I would rather prefer to watch something, which is an area where an OTT platform can actually increase the band. And in the last 4 to 5 years, OTT platform has grown by 63%. And if you take an example of this entire lockdown period, trust me, in this entire lockdown period, the consumption of OTT platform and the consumption of mobile phones especially and the internet consumption has grown by 73%. So just look at the percentage, just look at the numbers, that there is a sector which has grown by 73% where the entire economy is suffering like anything. Now, if you take an example of general entertainment channel, let's take an example of TV serials. अगर हम TV serials की बात करते हैं, तो TV serials में basically क्या होता है कि आपके पास एक content का band होता है. Basically आप reserve करके कुछ content को रखते हैं कि if some natural calamity happens, if मुंबई में अगर बारिश हो जाती है बड़ी तेज, या फिर मुंबई में कोई नेचुरल कैलामिटी आ जाती है, बीट दिल्ली, बीट मुंबई, बीट एनीवेयर, अगर कोई नेचुरल कैलामिटी आती है, आपके पास एक कंटेंट बैंक होता है जहाँ पे आपके पास 3-4 एपिसोड्स एक्स्ट्रा होते हैं which you can actually play for upcoming 4-5 days, और वहां से आप सरवाइव कर सकते हैं. बट जब आपके पास इतना ज्यादा लंबा लॉकडाउन होता है, you have no choice. You have no choice at all. You're actually forced, being a TV channel, being a channel entertainment channel, you're actually forced to, sort of repeat the old content. Now the content consumption pattern has also changed. Initially, जब शाम में हम मूवीज देखा करते थे, 7 बजे से लेके 9 बजे तक ब्लॉकबस्टर मूवीज हमें दिखाए जाते थे. 9 बजे से 11 बजे तक हमें ब्लॉकबस्टर मूवीज दिखाए जाते थे on an entertainment channel. But now things have changed drastically because 7 बजे से लेके 11 बजे तक के टाइम बैंड को हम एक जनरल एंटरटेनमेंट की कैटेगरी में, अगर एक कोई सिनेमा का चैनल है तो उसे हम प्राइम टाइम कहते थे, और एक जो 12 बजे, दिन के 2 बजे, दिन के 3 बजे, उसको हम नॉन प्राइम टाइम कहते हैं. और इस पर्टिकुलर नॉन प्राइम टाइम में क्या होता है, इस पर्टिकुलर नॉन प्राइम टाइम में कंटेंट का डिमांड ज्यादा नहीं होता है. बट नाउ there's a gradual shift. Now there's a gradual change in the content consumption pattern. What's the change? The first change, आपके पास कोई prime time नहीं है. You have no prime time at all. Nobody is listening to your radio early in the morning and in the evening while traveling. Radio consumption has gone down considerably. Nobody is consuming your TV content because you don't have all new fresh content. This is basically the best time to grow as far as news channels are concerned, because news channels have new content on a daily basis. They're actually coming up with a lot of new content on daily basis, and there is a news from different sections of the country and they are doing great as far as new reports are concerned. But having said that, if you don't serve quality content being a news channel, then you're screwed in this entire lockdown period. So this is the best time for news channels to actually serve a quality content. इससे क्या होता है? इससे होता ये है कि आपके चैनल पर एवरेज टाइम स्पेंड बढ़ जाता है. अब एवरेज टाइम स्पेंड क्या होता है? एवरेज टाइम स्पेंड का मतलब होता है कि आप एक टीवी चैनल देख रहे हैं, और आप टीवी चैनल देखने के बाद आप कितनी देर उस टीवी चैनल के प्लेटफॉर्म पे रुकते हैं. अगर मैं जी न्यूज पे जाता हूँ या फिर अगर मैं किसी एनडीटीवी पे जाता हूँ, मैं कितने देर उनका न्यूज कंज्यूम कर पा रहा हूँ. क्या वो मुझे कंटेंट सही लग रहा है? क्या वो कंटेंट ज्यादा वायलेंट है? क्या वो कंटेंट ज्यादा मुझे इंस्टिगेट कर रहा है, मतलब किसी भी कम्युनिटी के लिए? तो वो मुझे क्लासिफाई करना होगा. If I'm not liking the content, I will end up switching to some other content. So this is the best platform, basically the best time for the news channels to actually serve quality content, and this is the best time where actually news channels can grow. Secondly, when it comes to OTT platform, everybody wants to watch a TV series. Just look at Amazon Prime, just look at TVF, just look at different kinds of OTT platforms. Everybody's coming up with some or the other series, because this is the time when people actually sit inside the house. They love to content, they basically love to consume the content with their family, because isse acha time kabhi nahi aayega, because now is the time where you can actually pamper yourself, where you can actually heal yourself by consuming the quality content. So this is the best time for OTT platforms to actually grow. Now I'll give you certain examples as far as case studies are concerned. I will take an example of you must have heard about OTT platform called Voot. So Voot has actually recently introduced premium kind of membership called Voot Select. So Voot Select basically targeted that in 6 months we'll be having this XYZ amount of subscribers. Trust me, they actually achieved those their 6 months target in last 15 days. I mean, imagine there's a OTT platform called Voot Select, जिन्होंने अपने 6 महीने का टारगेट सेट करा है कि मुझे 6 महीने में इतनी जगहों पर पेनिट्रेट करना है. अब वो जो उनका 6 महीने का टारगेट है, वो 15 दिन में वो टारगेट पूरा हो रहा है. Just look at the content consumption pattern of the people. If your content is good, if you're serving quality content, people don't mind spending some extra money for some good quality content. So that's one of the examples of Voot Select. Just look at Amazon Prime. Just look at Amazon Prime. I mean, the kind of quality content these guys are serving. Every week you'll find some or the other new Bollywood movie. which has recently released, which was pre-lockdown. They're coming up with different kind of TV series. Just look at TVF. These guys are doing great as far as one of their series is concerned, named TVF Panchayat. So everybody, as far as all OTT platforms are concerned, they are coming up with something or the other new, because they know now this is the best time for them to grow in India. Now, how cancellation of Indian Premier League has actually helped the OTT platforms to grow. अब अगर IPL इस बार अगर हो गया होता तो IPL में अगर इस साल का जो रेट था स्टार प्लस का, 10 सेकंड अगर आप IPL में एडवर्टाइजमेंट करते हैं तो 10 सेकंड एडवर्टाइजमेंट करने का IPL में आपको 12 से 13 लाख रुपए देने पड़ते हैं। अगर आपका ब्रांड दिन में 5 बार अगर आपका ऐड चल रहा है, अगर 10 सेकंड का भी ऐड होता है, तो आपका 12 into 5 वो 60 लाख रुपीस आप एक बार में खर्च कर रहे हैं IPL के मीडियम पे अपने कंपनी को, अपने प्रोडक्ट को प्रमोट करने में। So that entire money which was supposed to get, which actually the companies were planning to invest on Indian Premier League, that entire money has been saved. Since the entire money has been saved, now this entire money can be spent on the digital platform. But again, there is a big challenge here. So digital content consumption pattern has changed. The content consumption is more, but now the biggest challenge is advertisers are not willing to spend a lot of money on advertising, because अगर एक एडवर्टाइजर पैसा खर्च करता है एडवर्टाइजिंग में, लेट्स टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ LG का टीवी और LG का रेफ्रिजरेटर, अगर वो LG का बंदा अगर वो पैसा स्पेंड कर रहा है अपने एडवर्टाइजिंग में, टीवी चैनल्स को अगर वो पैसे दे रहा है, अगर वो अपने टीवी चैनल्स को पैसे दे रहा है, एडवर्टाइजमेंट हो रहा है, प्रोडक्ट की पब्लिसिटी हो रही, बट प्रोडक्ट बिक नहीं रही बिकॉज ऑफ लॉकडाउन, बिकॉज द शॉप्स आर शट. सो इवन इफ आई एम प्रमोटिंग माई प्रोडक्ट लाइक एनीथिंग, ट्रस्ट मी, नोबडी इज गोना बाय इट, बिकॉज मेरा दुकान तो बंद है, तो मैं एडवर्टाइजिंग करके क्या कर लूँगा अगर मेरी दुकान ही बंद है. So that's how it actually works. But trust me, this is the right time for the media to actually increase their credibility in the market. This is the right time for OTT platforms to actually serve a quality content, and this is the right time for them to actually grow exponentially as far as the content consumption habit of people are concerned, because now is the time when OTTs are going to be accepted with an open arms. And trust me, if the content consumption pattern changes, this is going to be a game changer for the OTT platforms, because it is always said that आप हिंदी में हम बात करते हैं, जब आप अपने कस्टमर के पास जाते हैं बिजनेस लाने के लिए, आप कस्टमर का पहले हाथ पकड़ते हैं, हाथ पकड़ने के बाद उनके आप नसों को पकड़ते हैं, तब आप उनको फ्रीबीज देते हैं, आप उनको फ्री का सामान देते हैं, फिर लोगों को फ्री का सामान यूज करने का आदत लग जाता है, then that's the point where you actually end up charging money out of it. Let's take an example of Jio did the same thing. Secondly, let's take an example of Ola, let's take an example of Uber, let's take an example of food delivery apps. इन लोगों ने क्या करा, जब ये मार्केट में आए, इन्होंने आपको बहुत सारे कूपन्स दिए, बहुत फ्री में खाना खिलाया, बहुत बार आपको फ्री डिलीवरी दी, बहुत बार आपको फ्री का खाना दिया, बहुत सारे डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ ऑफर्स से आपको ल्यूक्रेट करा. जब वो करा और आपको आदत हो गई खाना ऑर्डर करने की, नाउ दे हैव increased their price exponentially. Initially जो लोग मेट्रो में दिल्ली में ट्रैवल करा करते थे, जो पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में ट्रैवल करा करते थे, अब ओला ने और उबर ने उनकी हैबिट, उनके बेसिकली टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस को ऐसे चेंज कर दिया. अब मुझे ओला में बैठने की आदत हो गई पिछले 6 महीने. So now I won't mind spending some extra penny just to get a good comfortable ride. So instead of traveling in a metro, I would rather travel in an Ola. So now this is the best time. Yep. So this is it for today. This was just my general analysis on OTT and how the OTT sector and how this entire entertainment sectors are going to be affected by this entire lockdown thing, and how this is the best time for the news channels to grow, and how actually the consumer behavior actually works. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please do subscribe. We're actually trying our best to come with some good quality content with in-depth analysis from our end. Thank you so much. Look forward.